We are back with a trade recap. Well, more of a month recap. I'm going to do March in review. Going to be doing these every last day of the month. There could be a trade today. If there is a trade today, I'll make another trade recap and fill you boys in. But so far, we're going to do a month in review. So let's go through each of these trades and we're going to break down my thoughts, break down why I took them, and hopefully you boys can get a bit of an insight on the tap and barrel model and a bit of insight on how I trade, because I trade a lot differently to someone else. I trade with probabilities and mechanically and no judgment, well, as little judgment as I can. But let's go through the stats first. Actually, we'll go through the stats at the end just so you can understand why the stats mean the stats, as there's more to see than this. So, first trade of the month was if we put my camera there, first trade of the month was a US100 short. So, this was 4.5%, which would have been about 2.8R, so I assume I tried to do the trailing stop loss, and then we obviously got retraced on. So let's start from the bias. So daily bias for me would be bearish in this case. Looking at the last 5 candles, okay, tell me the story of these last 5 candles. We're bearish, bearish, retrace, bearish, retrace. I'm pretty bearish on the daily. On the 4 hour, looking for this market structure, looking for these significant fractals. What can we see? Market structure is quite clearly bearish on this one. And then on the hourly we've had a slight pull up, but it was overall bearish, and I think this is just a slight pull up with nothing too serious going on. Took the short on this setup, so we swept London highs, New York Open, then we had the fake out on the 5th. Well, this was actually the 15-minute model, so we don't need the fake out on the 5, but I think on the 5 there was a fake out anyway, but this was a 15-minute model trade. So as you know, the tap and barrel model split up into many different divisions. We've got full mechanical, we've got the basic, we've got the basic and the advanced. You've got the basic is the full mechanical, the advanced is a hybrid model, and then you've got the 5-minute and the 15-minute within those both two categories as well. So as you can see, stop loss about 25% above the high, TP at 3R, would initiate the trailing stop. I might have to move this camera again. There we go. And then as you can see, boom, sweet, took out those lows on this side of the chart, which gave us a nice 3R. What did we say? Followed the plan, 15-minute strat, trade reviewed. Let's get straight into the next one. Where should I put this, boys? Should I put it? Bottom right will do, bottom right will do. Okay, let's go into the next trade. We'll go through every single trade this month, boys, so it's a big one. Lock in. It's going to be a bit of a longer video. I hope you boys are here for it. Let's go back as well. So this is the 4 hour. Where's the daily? 4 hour, 1 hour. Is it daily? Here's the daily. Daily, pretty bearish on the price action here. I know the wicks have come up like this, but last 5 candles once again. Then we got the 4 hour bearish price action again, and then the 1 hour starting to become sideways. Maybe I would have counted this as consolidation if we carried on, but at this moment I was very very bearish. The New York crossover rule, which I'm going to leave to the people that know about the tap and barrel model. If you don't know about the New York crossover rule, that is some niche source that we will leave to the PDF when that's released, and the mentorship, obviously. So, New York crossover rule initiated, took the setup, unfortunately was just tapped out there. Plan followed, New York crossover rule, sweet. Nothing really to add there. What did we lose? We lose 1.6%. That's fine. That's the game. Can't have all wins. US100, 5.4% gain. What have we got on the bias here? Bias on the daily, bearish again, and bearish again for the 1 hour for the finale there. NFP plus unemployment, which is a banned news event for me because I only avoid slippage worthy news events. If you don't know what that is, I'll answer you in the comments if you ask. Don't worry, I've got you. Tap and barrel, boys. We tap and we barrel. That is the model, and that is how it fucking performs. Follow the plan, dub, passed account. There you go. That was the day that I passed another 100k. Sweet. What have we got on this one? EU, another win. I'll show you the EU stats in a minute, boys, but they are astonishing. EU is up 19R in nearly 2 months now. So daily, bullish. 4 hour, once again, looking for structure, bullish. 1 hour, barely bullish, about to consolidate, but not just yet. There we go. Asian low taken, BOS, fake out happened here, tapped the entry there. And let's see if we get a trade. Boom. This was an overnight hold, but it eventually did hit TP, as you boys know. Here we go. Manual execution, didn't have an order on because price was miles away from the zone. Then I randomly come back from eating food, go on the charts, and it's dumping rapido. Set the stop at, yeah. Because this was news, like some sort of, no news. It was just random price action going really bullish. And I didn't have the order on because 5 minutes earlier, price was all the way up here. Then I manually executed and got a really nice entry. I don't usually do that, but this was one exception where it was okay. And as you can see on the playbook, 5-minute tap and barrel, everything's ticked off here. Just need to put the 3R for there. Sweet. Don't worry, boys. We're going to go through these as quick as we can. Don't want to waste you guys' time. 5.2, what's the next one? GBPUSD loss. We are yet, if we look at this model here, we are yet to get a win on GU. I'm not going to count it out just yet, but fucking hell, mate, it's close. I tell you. Hold on. Okay, so 1.6% loss. What have we got here? No attachments here. Ah, this might be because I took a duplicate trade on another account and journaled it there. That's fine. And then this was a break even, which I journaled on another account. Let's go to here. Let's click through. These are all trades that were either like pulled out very early because of news and there was literally no movement, or I journaled it on my other account because I have split journal. So some of these are taken on accounts that aren't selected right now. Here we go. Right, gold. Gold on the 20th of March. What have we got here? Daily bullish. 4 hour bullish. 1 hour bullish. Entry here. Asian low taken. Fake out occurred right there. 5-minute breaker structure, obviously. Retrace on the fib tool. There was news at 12:30 I've marked. Straight loss on this one. Loss followed the plan. Nothing else to really add on there. 1.6% loss. Here we had a 1R win on GJ. We pulled out early on this one, I remember, because it was Friday. So I take out at 8 PM on Fridays, as you know, with the 100Ks on FTMO. Well, with FTMO, you can't hold over weekend. And anyways, I wouldn't want to hold over weekend because when market opens, sometimes that new week opening gap can slip your account if it's lower than your stop loss or higher than your stop loss, depending on whether you're shorting or longing. So you don't want to risk any slippage, bro. And this was the trade here. So we took Asian low. Boom, and we took London low in the same move. Fake out occurred there, breaker structure here, fib tool on the whole move. Very big stop loss, which luckily kept me in. They don't call me the SL King for no reason. Boom, then obviously got the 1R. Took out at 7:47, okay. I think I was at dinner with my parents and I didn't really want to be on my phone, so I just took out 13 minutes early, that's fine. EU, 6% win. As you can see, boys, we've been on a heater this month as well as last month. The tap and barrel model has been amazing. I'll show you my month-to-month summaries of the model and I'll show you all the model stats soon near the end of this video. So we've got on the daily here, this is bearish price action on the 4 hour and slightly bearish price action on the 1 hour. Once again, close to consolidation, but I'd need a bit more to counter its consolidation. Boom, London high, fake out, breaker structure, fib tool, retrace, tap and barrel, 0 drawdown as per usual. The model is king recently. Followed the plan, trailing stop, added 0.8R. So we got 3.8R on this trade because of our trailing stop rule. If you want to learn about any of these niche rules like the New York crossover, the trailing stop and all this and all the news rules, just hop in the Discord and every day in the live calls that I do twice a day for free, I'm giving out free source because that's what I'm all about and I love seeing new traders succeed. So another 3R win on EU, and then here is a 3R win on GJ. So for GJ, we had the 1 hour, I'll just go backwards, I guess. The 1 hour, slightly bullish. So my criteria for a bearish trend is 3 significant highs getting raised and 3 significant lows getting raised. As you can see, we were in a bullish trend. So for me to count it to go bearish, I need the opposite, 3 significant lows and 3 significant highs getting lowered. What we had is 1, 2, 3 getting lowered, okay? Then 1, because this is not too significant, this is just a fractal, 1, 2. Then we had those getting higher, then we had it getting higher and then a lower. So we never actually switched trend to bearish. So I'm still bullish on the 1 hour. Bullish on the 4 hour, pretty obvious. Bullish on the daily, pretty obvious. Then this was the trade. I took the screenshot on the phone because I was busy. This was when, I don't know why I was busy. I think I was traveling. Yeah, I was traveling to Thailand because I was coming back from the UK I went for like a week break in the UK. So yeah, as we can see, boom, 3R, smashed it once again. And then we're coming up to nearly the most recent trade here. Oh, my camera's lagging a bit. There we go, let this load. I don't know if my camera's been lagging this whole time, I hope not. So we have got daily, bullish, 4 hour, bullish, 1 hour. I would say bullish, and I'll tell you why, is because although we've had a massive dip, there's no structure. There's no bearish structure, there's just a dip, which means I'm still bullish. And we took an L on US100, unfortunately. Sweep, fake out, BOS, fib tool, nothing else to add. Are we nearing the loss trade? Yep, GU would have been a loss because I've not yet won on GU. Daily, 4 hour, 1 hour. I think the bias was scuffed on this, I'm going to be real. I didn't put the post-trade screenshot, I must have just not had time, but it was a bear. I think this was, yeah, this is my most recent trade, so I still need to fill this out. I will untick trade reviewed because I haven't put the screenshot in just yet, but I will add that later. Follow the plan was also the 15-minute model. And that is the month in review, boys. Now, I'm going to get into the juicy shit, okay? I'm going to get into the juicy stuff that is going to provide you boys a lot of value. So, February with a tap and borrow model, what did we do? So, we did 16.5% with the account selected. There are two 100Ks and a top step account that aren't selected on this because I like to keep the two 100Ks on the side that I have private, and then the top step I just can't link to TradeZilla, so we've journaled the top step separately here. So we're 1.8R up on the top step. We got this EU win. I'll show you the trade here. We got this EU win on the top step, so been killing it recently. And what I'm going to do now, boys, is I'm going to go through the pure live traded results of my model. So if you're still here, stick around to see this next piece and you'll see the tap and barrel model. My model that I created is performing so well. 19.3R on EU. We've got 5 losses and I think 8 wins. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5 losses, 8 wins with 3R. Pretty serious. GU. We're on an absolute losing streak on GU at the moment. Sucks to suck. GU on the 15-minute, duplicated on the 5 because sometimes they set up on both. US100 isn't looking that good, but we are up 3.5R. Can't complain. US100 on the 15-minute. We've obviously been trading this for a while, so we're massively up on that. GJ, 4R up, 2 trades. Gold, we've only taken the 1 position, and we are 1R down, unfortunately. So, in review, we've had 16.5% in February, 11.5% in March. Now, this is a mixed between loads of different accounts, so it's not just on one account, obviously. That's the game. This is the model. These are the reports. So, this is what I wanted to share with you guys, just a bit of realism. My average hold time with winning trades, 11 hours. Average hold time, all trades, 5 hours, 30 minutes. Losing trade, 2 hours, 20. So this is what I'm saying, boys. Set and forget is the way. If you could predict where the price was going up and down, then you'd be a millionaire now. So what makes you think you have the skill to manage your position? I don't get why people do this, but yeah, I'm set and forget. I believe that the market will do what the market's going to do, and that's what I want it to do. I don't want to pull out early because there's been way too many cases where I pull out early, hit TP. Or maybe I might save myself on 1 trade or 2 trades, but then in the grand scheme of things, if you would have let it run, it will hit TP more times than not, and that R gain is way, way more than the R saved from the losses, potential losses. What have we done? Total trading days 35 since the new model, so just to be a bit more transparent with you guys, February 7th was when we started the tap and barrel model in terms of the full bias. So we did have the old tap and barrel model, which is the basic version, which is where we do bias on the 4 hour with the nearest breaker structure, with the 4 hour fractal. Now we have a hybrid bias, which is basically, well, a hybrid model and a discretionary bias. So we do daily 4 hour, 1 hour, daily for price action, last 5 candles, 4 hour for significant highs and lows, market structure, 1 hour the same. Those 3 need to align. Then I will look for the normal entry criteria, which is still the exact same mechanical model, except from now we have the fake out confluence if we are taking the trade on the 5-minute. If we are taking the trade on the 15, there is no fake out as per usual, but if we're on the 5, we still look for the fake out. The basic model is just 4 hour bias, either 15 or 5-minute model, no fake out. Really easy for new traders to trade it on. Just to remind you, all of these results are with the old model on the 15 with the 4 hour bias, so it still works very effectively. One of my mentees' results, 5.3R up already on his first ever account. This is with the 4 hour bias. See what I'm saying? It still works, boys. It's just you can squeeze a little bit of extra percentage on the win rate if you do the hybrid model. So yeah, if you boys need any help, drop your shit in the comments and I'll give you a reply. DM me on IG or Discord if you're in the Discord server. Follow the socials. Everything's in the description below. Hope you boys like this month in review. I'm gonna do these more often. As you can see, by the way, as a recap, we are in a new apartment because my old one got earthquaked up and we were on the 40th floor, so everything's fucked and we can't really go back. So we had to cancel it. But I mean, the Airbnb guy didn't even refund us because he's a punk. We paid 2 days before the earthquake for 30 days more, and he didn't even refund us. So sucks to suck, but that's why we have trading. That's why money is nothing. And if you have money, then you can sort your life out. You know what I'm saying? So glad that turned out the way it turned out. Going Phuket in 2 weeks. Going to be living there instead with James. We just want somewhere just way less tense and just relax after this whole ordeal. It's been pretty stressful. So anyway, hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone enjoyed the month recap. I'll see you boys in the next video.